Great concept, man. I don't think people realise how much, the First Nations, Indigenous brothers and the Maori boys, man, it means so much. You're Maori, right? Yeah? You see both the huckers and stuff like that. Boys crying, and it means so much. They're representing their family and their people. It's like, it's unbelievable. And I think, in the last couple of years, we really showcased that. And the playing, the build-up, because I played in the All-Stars, it doesn't really mean much to the Aussie, the rest of the All-Stars, because it's just another game, isn't it? You're in there, and you're not really training that much. It's just pretty much just good times when you're in camp. These other guys, like the Indigenous boys and the Maori boys, they're in there like learning about their culture and everything like that, and what it means to them. And I think it's such a great concept because, 60% of our rosters, Indigenous, Maori, Polynesian. Need to keep building that because that's the future of the game.
Is it something you would have been able to play?
I would have loved to play. Yeah. I mean, I think somehow they need to implement a Pacific All Stars. Yeah. That's when it's going to happen. That'll be unreal. Indigenous, Polynesian, and the Maori boys. That would be ridiculous. And I think imagine how good the Tongan Samoan side, the Pacific side. Yeah. And Fiji in there as well, and then the Maori side and the Indigenous side. That would be amazing. I said that a couple of years ago. Hopefully they can just keep growing this concept because All Stars has already been there. You know what I mean? It's grown, and I think because the guys who get to play Origin and stuff like that's huge. It's massive, and I think this could it won't rival Origin, but obviously with numbers and all that kind of stuff because nothing can rival Origin. But what it means to players can, 100%. It's on par. I see some young kids get picked in that Indigenous side. It's the highlight of their career. If they don't get to play 100 games or, like everything else, they don't get to achieve that. That's the highlight. So they just need to pushing that because everyone loves playing. All the boys love to play it. So kudos to the NRL, but I think they need to get to that next level, get the Pacific boys in there.
You're in pretty good nick. Any chance of a comeback if they get a Pacific side?
I'll run the water. That's about it.
Yeah, no, exactly. So I'll go home Saturday and then come back again Monday, straight into camp for the All-Star game. So, once again, that week just brings so much, happiness to our people, especially our young people. It's going to be a little bit weird this year, obviously with COVID still around. So I just don't know how much interaction we'll be able to have with the community. But the whole week is based around community engagements, having fun with our kids and. Making sure their mums and dads are putting down the alcohol for that week and taking their kids to wherever the favourite players are. And you can just see, what that week brings. I remember coming into camp and, kids coming up to us, GI there, JT's there, all the best players in the world. And, now we've got like Latrell and all those guys, Cody Walker. So, look, hopefully we'll be able to get out of the community a fair bit. Obviously, restrictions on COVID, but, look, that week's so vital to our people.
Yeah, massively. It's a fantastic opportunity for Townsville in general. I think there's 3 different events over 3 different weekends, and this is just the curtain raiser for what's going to be a fantastic game of football next weekend at the new stadium. It's going to be great to see some crowd back watching rugby league, but I'm sure both the All Stars teams are going to be in the community up here, and they'll be pushing the same message as well. There's a lot of those Indigenous boys that come from tough upbringings and tough backgrounds, and I know the Maori boys are the same as well. Rugby league, without being too cheesy or too cliche, rugby league has saved a lot of those boys' lives from going down the wrong path. So, if anything, they can speak from their own experiences, and hopefully some of those kids learn from them.